What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ MMA, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be breaking down Canelo versus Terrence Crawford, which is coming up on this Saturday. It's not really too much that I need to say about this match. First, I do want to go ahead and highlight both of these fighters' strengths and to give you guys a general idea of why I'm going the way that I am with this fight. When we're looking at Canelo, he has a really tight guard, good head movement, probably like damn near some of the best in the entire sport. He's really patient. He has really good cardio. He's going to be throwing a lot of body punches, arm punches, like hitting him in the shoulders, arms, and stuff like that to deplete his arm strength and cardio. And he also has really good power in both hands. And I really do also like the fact that he's a very much of a, I think I already said this, but he's a pressure fighter. He's a pressure fighter, and all that is really going to help him in this matchup against Terrence Bud Crawford. And then Terrence Crawford's strengths are really the fact that he is a very thorough counter puncher, very slick, especially early in the fights. He's a slow paced fighter also, but he's someone that can fight on both the back foot and going forward in the pocket. Very well rounded. Um, Very sharp jab. Like his jabs are really good. He can jab with both hands, switch hitter, mostly southpaw, obviously, but he just has a good ability to fight from orthodox. And he is a very disciplined fighter early in the fight. Extremely technical, like I said, great from all ranges, and he can brawl really well, and that's why he has 10 out of 11 of his last fights as finishes. And he's also undefeated. Very good welterweight attributes: big, strong, long, an insanely good athlete, especially for the welterweight division. And in terms of approach, I do think that early in the fight, I do think Canelo will be targeting the body, both trying to set up combinations. I think that Crawford's combinations are going to more be trying to slow down Canelo's movement, not as much of trying to set up stuff, try to hurt Canelo, because I do think he'll know that trying to finish Canelo will be a mistake because you could gas yourself out. So I think Crawford will be trying to throw body shots, to intercept Canelo's movement and throwing combinations to intercept Canelo's movement as he's jabbing, moving off of angles, trying his best to keep his back off of the ropes. Versus Canelo will be throwing body shots, trying to set up other body shots, trying to set up his jab, trying to set up, well, really his jab is going to be the setup point, actually. So let me say that. Canelo is going to be using his jab to set up his body shots. Crawford is going to be using his body shots to intercept Canelo's movement, to stop him from coming forward and to set up his other punches, because he'll jab to the body, then go up top, or he'll jab to the body, go with a cross up top, then jab to the body. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to more be a little bit more the opposite for Canelo, where he's going to be throwing jabs up top and then opening up to the body with a hook and then a hook on the other side and stuff like that. I think that Canelo has a pretty simple style. It's going to be mostly just pressure, jabs up top to set stuff up, hooks to the body, hooks up top, getting real close, kind of trying to push Crawford around, using his strength, using his durability, using his cardio, stuff like that. Versus Crawford is a little bit more dynamic, but I do think that his approach at least should be to try to stay away from Canelo as much as possible. Don't let Canelo try to wear on him. Don't let Canelo hit him with body shots, because the entire fight, Canelo is going to be investing into the body because he knows he's going to need to. But the person that I got winning this fight is Canelo. And that, in my opinion, will either be by a late rounds TKO or a decision. I don't think he's going to be putting out Crawford out cold. I think that he'll get him up against the ropes at multiple times, because Crawford is someone that does use a lot of movement, and a lot of his movement does lead to him being against the ropes. Now, he's not someone that literally just sits against the ropes like Canelo, where he's just literally sitting against the ropes, hit me, let me show you my durability. No, he's not going to be doing that. But he is going to have moments where he is going to get caught up against the ropes, just with the way that Canelo pressures and the way that he literally lets his back get against the ropes consistently. And I think that he'll consistently be getting weared on by body shots. And I think Canelo will start to make his reads. And I think that when Canelo fully makes his reads, Crawford's going to try to grit down on his mouthpiece and try to brawl with him. And that could get him finished. I just think that when Canelo really starts to pressure him, and Crawford, well, he's going to pressure him the whole fight. He's going to pressure him the whole fight. But I think that when the pressuring starts to wear on him, he's not going to be able to finish Canelo. I just highly doubt that. I don't think he'll really even be able to hurt Canelo for real. Not in any way that's going to deter Canelo, have him be worried. And eventually someone that's pressuring you without any worry is going to get to you. And so consistently hitting up against them ropes, getting big body shots, a bigger guy pressing against you. This is not wrestling. It's not like he can take him down or push him up off him really, because he's going to just keep sticking to him, throwing body shots, good, nice, like clinch shots almost. And I think that eventually he will start to lose the fight. I think very early Crawford will be winning, maybe the first and second round. But eventually, as Canelo is making his reads, he's going to start hurting Crawford and maybe finish him. But I do think that Crawford is very tough. And when he does get hurt, he's going to start brawling. And that's why I really think that he's going to lose by TKO, because he's going to start brawling with him. He's going to start going, and though he is a very technical brawler, he's going to leave himself susceptible to counters the entire time. When he jabs and goes off on the left angle, like the left angle of his opponent, he's open completely. Madrimov hit him with multiple crosses in that position, and if Canelo's hitting you with an overhand or a cross or even a right hook in that position, you're probably going to be getting dropped, so, or a left hook in that position, because Canelo is fast at the end of the day, and he can explode into a left hook and drop him. And he has a very good left hook, whether it's slapping or it's really sitting down on it. And that could hurt Crawford, because Crawford was getting hurt by Madrimov. So at the end of the day, I've got Canelo by probably an 8th or 9th round TKO, but I could see it going to decision. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, push the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new lit banger. The next video should be my UFC No Chase predictions for the main card, but you never know.